Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to American Life Farming. We are on mid-spring at the moment. It's morning, it's a beautiful morning outside and we're taking care of our animals. And we kind of did skip ahead one day because we had not that much to do, to be honest. We're looking good right now. Let's check and see what they need. They look good on TMR. Silage and hay, they look pretty decent. Grass, alfalfa, hay, windrow. They have some grass in their own yard, so they can chew on that. I'm not just gonna borrow or buy some equipment just to mow some grass to feed the cows. They can eat TMR for the moment. And what we need to do, obviously, we still need to work on our fields. We still have two fields that we need to spray lime on. That's field 38 and 13. I did check on jobs just a bit earlier and there are no good contracts. Hopefully there gonna be more and better contracts soon enough, but for now let's just unhook that piece of equipment right there. We're gonna hook up our sprayer. It's full. We filled it last time on our last episode and we show you guys we just had two new cows. You know that we started with 36, we are at 38 now. We obviously gonna have more in the near future, which is good. And we just started producing some milk. We're at 181 liters at the moment, and manure, as you guys can see, we are almost at 200,000 liters. And I just want to sell that. Obviously that's the best sell point for us, best price, $65. So we're gonna maybe just set the other tractor on a sell job. We're gonna set it to, obviously let's check which one, because both sell points are called straw manure. So we're gonna send it to the one that we saved in order drive, which is the northwest one. Alright, I'm gonna say that we're gonna sell manure, and of course we can't do that because I have no idea how to get all the manure out of the cow shed, but let's see. We're probably gonna need a belt, which pretty much sucks. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the manure out without a belt. We will need at least some sort of telehandler or front loader. Is this the... No, it's not. It's further away where all the manure are, and there it is. That's the spot. It doesn't show how much, and obviously the only place I don't think that anything will happen if I back the trailer down into that tiny place. We will definitely gonna need a belt to get all that out, so that's gonna be a new pain in the ass, but yeah, we're gonna need a belt. So I should have not sell both of our belts, but for now let's just sell this tractor over at the shop. Alright, let's get this one out of the way. And since we're gonna be just a little bit busy with that tractor. What we're gonna do for now is just set this one on course play. Hopefully this is gonna do okay. And we're looking at 2 more days and we're gonna start planting, so we're gonna have to start considering buying a planter soon enough. I think one headland pass should be more than enough. It looks good enough. There's obviously gonna be some points that he's gonna miss, but that's fine, we can fix that ourselves. We did fix the part that he missed on field 39, like those corners that he's turning and it's not going all the way. It's not a huge problem, like I said, we're gonna fix those. But for now, let's buy ourselves a belt. Let's see, 25 kilometers per hour. We're gonna get this one. Let's make it green. Why not? And we're gonna buy it, we're gonna keep it this time. And of course I forgot that we have our store delivery, so there's no point in fact for us to drive over at the shop anymore. We're paying for the delivery. We're paying pretty good money, to be honest, and probably should cancel that store delivery, drive to the shop ourselves, because it does take quite a bit of money. Let's see if I can find it. The vehicle running cost, I don't pay. Let's see, $14 property maintenance, and wage payment is 0. Obviously we're not paying for our worker. It's a set on course play, and I do believe that this is the price that we paid. It goes as vehicle running cost, $770. I'm not sure if that's the price that we paid for the delivery, but doesn't matter. And for now, we're just gonna put this tractor back over at the trailer. We're gonna hook the trailer and let's move it out of the way so we can get our belt in. And since we're using a seeder or a planter that it's also uses fertilizer, I don't think that we need to have this manure for ourselves. I think we can do fine without. So what we'll do is just gonna come on, just move. Go. No, let me move the tractor. Then decided to be a pain. Alright, and this wheel, see, it's just gonna be a pain to squeeze in through this tiny gate, but let's just leave it here for now. Go extend it all the way, and it starts filling, which is great. And now we can just set our tractor on to pick up and deliver. And from farm we don't have waypoint on the farm in auto drive that is going to be set for the manure. Let's see, can we go? It's gonna be really tight, but I do believe that we can set this waypoint, call it manure or storage maybe. let's see what's gonna happen if we start auto drive. Looks like he's off, and now we have to deal with getting this belt inside. Now we need to fold it, and it's gonna be an issue with the tractor right here passing underneath the belt, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna sell as much manure as we can. It's not gonna bring us a lot of money, but it's still good. And one thing that I was checking, like I said, we're gonna go with the planter that we used on our last year, which is this one right here. This one is 27 meters, but it's not using any fertilizer, and it can only hold 2030 liters. And this one is kind of expensive. It's really wide, which that will be a lot of help. But as you guys can see, the smaller one, the 18-meter wide, it's holding more seeds and fertilizer than this one. So I'm gonna go with the 18 meters one. Let's see if we can change anything. Additional tank, front liquid, refuge plus tank. I have no idea what this means, but it looks like we can, it will hold the most of fertilizer and seeds. GPS, we don't need GPS on the planter. We'll set up, let's go with tracks and ridge markers. We don't need ridge markers. We're gonna either be using a helper or GPS. So let's buy it, and should be just the farm, and it is, and this is our brand new planter. Like I said, 2 more days and we're gonna start planting, and we're probably gonna need, not probably, we're definitely gonna need a combine and a header, and I do believe that we're gonna need a new tractor, because as you guys can see, we're using both, and this is in the middle of the yard. We can't even move it. So let's spend most of our money John Deere pack. Let's see if there's gonna be any combine. No. Let's go into John Deere and see which is gonna be the best combine. Okay, 25,000 liters in holding capacity. Harvest all the stuff that we need. Alright, let's have another look, see what else is there for us. And let's see, 17,000, that's obviously cheaper. 14,000, 22,000, that's $216, which was the price on the other one. 390, no, not that one. I was not looking at that one. I seeing that I have lost it. 290,000 for the 25,000 liters. Not going with that. Alright, where is it? 17,000, 14,000, 22,000. Let's see this one. Go with the crawlers. Perfect. Go with GPS, of course. Let's go with a long pipe. Okay, rear hitch is alright. Engine setup, sure, why not? And that's pretty much everything. 14,000. Now it can hold 22,905 liters, and that will take us to $375,000. But what the hell, let's just buy it. Let's search for a nice header as well. Draper. Alright. Wide enough, 13.7 meters. Let's go with this one. Alright. And there was a tractor that I've seen earlier, and we should probably get, if I can find it again. And of course I can't. We just went into the stop, the base camp. I'm trying to find it, so please bear with me for a second. I have no idea which one. I do believe that it was one of those two. Oh, come on. Well, first let's get forestry. No, let's get this. Alright. And let's get this. Design beacons. Oh no. Configuration standard. Protection. Sure, why not? With the way I'm driving, I absolutely need some protection. Let's go with model 2. Let's see what else we have. 30 horsepower. We'll set up, we'll leave it like that. Additional light, sure. And buy this. Alright. That's the sound that is telling us that it will be delivered at the farm. And I do believe that this is the tractor that I wanted. Beacon lights, sure, let's get to beacons. Engine setup 530 horsepower and GPS. I want that, and we don't have enough money. That's fine. We'll leave the tractor for now. Let's move all this equipment out of the way. Our tractor just returned from the sell point. Alright, he's gonna get stuck into all this if we don't start moving soon enough. And I have no idea where to leave everything, but for now, until we find a better place, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's get our gator out of the way as well. Alright, you didn't need to do that. That's why I said that obviously with my driving, come on. Alright, that's better. And let's see if I can move. I don't think that I will. Let's try it anyway. Just pull it a little bit further away, and it looks like our John Deere, our tiny gator, can move this huge planter, which is great. And for now, let's stop courseplay and go back at the farm. Obviously refill, we're empty. And we check precision farming. We are looking pretty good. Obviously we can see which parts of the field we sprayed with lime. We put this one in right here, almost in the middle. We didn't. Let me just turn auto drive out of the edit mode. Obviously we don't need that. And I have no idea how much we made out of the first load that we took at the sell point. I hope I'm gonna pay more attention and I'll see this time. And we pretty much spent 700,000 give or take on the new equipment, but at least for now we have our own planter, our own harvester, one header that we're gonna need for the soybeans that we're gonna plant on our fields. Next year we're gonna have sunflowers, so obviously we're gonna have to buy a new header, but that's gonna be next year. There's a long way to go until we're gonna have to worry about that. For now, let's just send this tractor back on courseplay. It's gonna let us know when we finish it or if it runs out of line, but I don't think that he's gonna run out of line before he finishes this field. We will refill it before we move over to field 38. And let's see, there's still no other job than this ones. Our sprayer is being busy at the moment. We cannot take a fertilizer job, and obviously they're not paying all that great. So we will have to wait a little while longer. Alright, it's gonna take him a minute until he reaches the sell point, and let me just jump into our gator, start the engine. Maybe I can find a better place for our planter. I wonder if we can use our gator to refill this planter. We should probably try. Maybe try to use this fertilizer right here. Let's see if it's gonna work. I don't remember if it will require like liquid fertilizer, and I do believe that it wants liquid, not solid. So let's see. Checking out our brand new gator. and we made $3,892 for the manure that we sold. And yeah, it looks like we need liquid fertilizer, 1945 liters. Now let's get seeds as well. Okay, 4,404 liters. Let's see, let's watch me struggle backing down this planter. Alright, and it looks like our gator has absolutely no issues pulling the planter. Obviously it will if we try to plant our fields. No, just I just went underneath the belt and filled my gator with manure because I didn't want that. But let's see. Alright, looks like I am getting kind of better at driving stuff. Alright, so what in the world will I do with this manure? I don't want it in my gator. Let's see. Maybe I can go through here and download. Sounds like a plan. And it looks like our smaller John Deere finished. Get out of the way, cow. No? Why not? Alright, let's unload. Perfect. And now let's make sure we stay out of that belt switch so we don't load back again. Let's close this gate. I don't know what that cow is eating right there, but doesn't matter. Kind of squeeze my way into this tiny shed right here. I should probably move our gator back at the house, but for now just can just stay there. And let's just move our tractor with the lime sprayer into field 38. Again, let's start course play. I know I said I'll refill it, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I wanna see how much is gonna use. Maybe I'll not fill it completely. Once it needs more lime, I will just fill it just a little bit just to finish this field. But we'll just finish this and we'll see what's gonna happen next. Alright, then we are done with all the fields that we own. I'm just gonna drive around and make sure we didn't miss much on the corners. This corner looks good. And we sold all the manure that we had. Let's see, we didn't make all that much, 11,000, but it's still money that we can use. Obviously we didn't need all that manure. We were using seeder that is gonna fertilize our fields, which is great. That's what we need. But anyway, guys, this is gonna be it for this episode. I know that not that much happened, but we are not all that far away from the planting season, and there's gonna be way more action than today. But even still, we bought some new equipment we're gonna use. We now own our own planter, our own combine. And that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on our next episode.